Stop whatever you're doing right now, because what I'm about to tell you will change how you see your cat forever. That creature lounging on your couch, watching you with half-closed eyes, he thinks he's running the whole show. And here's the truth nobody talks about. If your cat could fire your entire family with one look, he'd already have done it by lunchtime. He's not your pet. He's your coach. And frankly, he thinks you're benched. I know what you're thinking. It's just a cat. He sleeps 16 hours a day. But stay with me here, because that's exactly what he wants you to believe. While you're fooling yourself that you're in charge, that little four-legged manager has been evaluating your every move since the moment you woke up. The way you pour his food, the way you walk past his throne. He's keeping score. And let me tell you, your performance review isn't looking good. Think about the last time you came home late. Did your cat greet you at the door? No. He sat there, tail flicking, giving you that look. You know the one. That slow, judging stare that says, "And where exactly have you been?" That's not affection waiting for you. That's a coach checking if his star player showed up for practice. And you, my friend, missed warm-ups. Again. He noticed. He always notices. Here's something most cat owners never realize until it's too late. Your cat has a system, a whole philosophy of leadership, refined over thousands of years, passed down from the great hunters of ancient times. He doesn't shout. He doesn't beg. He leads through silence, through presence, through that unshakable confidence that says, "I don't need you, but I'll allow you to serve me." If only your boss managed half that well, right? Let me paint you a picture. It's 6 in the morning. You're dead asleep. Suddenly, a paw lands on your face, gentle at first, then firmer, then a single claw extends, just enough to make a point. That, right there, is your cat running a team meeting. He's not hungry. Well, maybe a little. But mostly he's reminding you who sets the schedule around here. And spoiler alert, it was never you. It was him all along. Now you might laugh. You might say, he's just a silly animal. But have you ever watched your cat survey his domain from the highest shelf in the room? That's not laziness. That's strategy. A coach watches the whole field from above. He sees the weaknesses, the blind spots, the dog who keeps fumbling the play. Your cat has been managing chaos in your home for years. And honestly, he's doing a better job than most people I know. There's a reason cats choose the highest spot in every room. It's the same reason a coach stands, not sits, on the sideline. Elevation is authority. From up there, your cat sees everything you miss. The crumb under the table, the bird at the window, the exact second you reach for the treat jar, even when you think you're being sneaky. Nothing escapes him. Nothing. He is, in every sense, the eye in the sky. And here's where it gets fascinating. Because the older we get, the more we start to understand him. You hit 40, 50, and suddenly you appreciate someone who knows the value of rest, who refuses to waste energy on nonsense, who walks away from drama without a second glance. Your cat figured all that out years ago. Maybe he's not just your coach. Maybe, just maybe, he's the wise old mentor you didn't know you needed. Think about it. When was the last time your cat panicked over something that didn't matter? When did he ever lose sleep over what the neighbors thought? He doesn't chase approval. He doesn't apologize for taking up space. He simply exists, fully, unapologetically on his own terms. And we sit there, watching, half envious. Because somewhere along the way, we forgot how to do that. But he never did. Not once. So today, we're going to dive deep into the secret world of your cat, the coach. We'll uncover what those looks really mean, why he runs your home the way he does, and what he's trying to teach you, if only you'd pay attention. By the end, you'll never look at that fuzzy little manager the same way again. Trust me. This goes so much deeper than you think. And we're just getting started. Let's start with the eyes, because science finally cracked this one. In 2020, researchers at the University of Sussex ran the first real study on the cat slow blink. They found that when you slow blink at your cat, he's far more likely to blink back and even to approach you. They compared it to a human smile. So that lazy blink across the room isn't laziness at all. It's your coach, telling you in his own language that you've earned his trust. But flip it around, and the stare tells a different story. When your cat locks eyes with you and doesn't blink, that's not love. That's evaluation. He's reading you, head to toe, measuring whether you're worth his time today. It's the same look a coach gives a player who showed up late one too many times. Uncomfortable, isn't it? That's because some part of you knows he's right. You have been slacking on snack duty. Now think about how your cat moves through a room. He doesn't rush. He doesn't stumble. Every step is deliberate, calculated, like he's already mapped out where he's going 3 moves ahead. That's not instinct alone. That's leadership. A good coach never looks frantic. He moves with purpose, and the whole team falls in line behind him. Your cat learned that lesson long before any human ever wrote it down in a book. Here's a question worth sitting with. Have you noticed how your cat picks favorites? In a house full of people, he'll choose one person to follow, to sleep near, to honor with his presence. That's not random. A coach knows talent when he sees it. He invests in the player with potential. So if your cat chose you, take it as a compliment. Out of everyone, he decided you were worth developing. That means something. And if he didn't choose you, don't take it too hard. Coaches are tough. They push you because they see what you could become. Maybe your cat keeps you at arm's length because he's waiting for you to step up, to prove yourself, to earn that spot on his roster. He's not cold, he's patient. There's a difference. And the day you finally win him over, you'll understand exactly what I mean. It'll be worth it. Let's talk about the tail, because it's an honest scoreboard, and science backs every reading. Held straight up like a question mark? That's a confident, friendly greeting. A slow swish means he's thinking, weighing his options. That fast, sharp flick or thump is a warning to back off. Here's the kicker. The upright greeting tail is something wild cats rarely show each other. Your cat learned it for you. Learn to read it, and you'll never misjudge his mood again. Here's a fact that reframes the whole lazy cat myth. Your cat sleeps 12 to 16 hours a day, and kittens and seniors even more. People mock it. But that sleep is strategy, hardwired from his wild ancestors who hunted in short, explosive bursts and conserved everything in between. He never reacts out of panic. He observes, he waits, he rests, then he strikes. We call it laziness. Nature calls it efficiency. Honestly, the coach is just smarter than us. And here's the thing about coaches. The great ones don't motivate through noise. They lead through standards. Your cat has standards and he expects you to meet them. The litter box better be clean. The food better be fresh. The water better not be sitting there from yesterday. He won't yell about it. He'll just stop using it and let your guilt do the rest. That, my friend, is management at the highest level. Ever wonder why your cat ignores you sometimes? You call his name, and he doesn't even turn his head. People think it's rudeness. It's not. It's authority. A coach doesn't come running every time someone calls. He responds on his terms when it serves the team. Your cat is teaching you a lesson in self-respect. He's showing you that you don't have to answer every demand the second it's made. Let that sink in for a moment. So far, we've talked about the looks, the tail, the silence, the standards. But we've barely scratched the surface of what this little coach is really up to. Because the way he runs your home isn't just about control. It's about something far more clever, far more touching than you'd ever expect. And in the next part, I'm going to show you the side of your cat that almost nobody sees, the side that changes everything. Here's where things get interesting. Because for all his bossiness, your cat has a secret. Underneath that tough coach exterior beats the heart of someone who actually cares. Why else would he follow you from room to room? Why would he sit just close enough to keep an eye on you? but far enough to keep his dignity? That's not control anymore. That's loyalty. The kind a good coach feels for the team he's chosen to lead. Think about the times you've been sick, really sick, stuck in bed, miserable. What did your cat do? He showed up. He curled beside you, quiet, watchful, like he knew. And maybe he did. Cats sense things we don't. A coach knows when his player is hurting and he doesn't leave. He stays. He keeps watch. That little creature you call bossy was guarding you the whole time, and you might not have even realized it. There's a reason this hits different when you're older. By the time you reach a certain age, you've learned who really shows up for you. The friends who scatter when things get hard, the ones who stay. And somewhere in that list, quietly, sits a cat. He doesn't say much. He doesn't need to. He just keeps showing up, day after day, in his stubborn, silent way. And that kind of steadiness becomes rare. It becomes precious. Now, I want you to picture your cat's daily routine. He wakes, he patrols, he eats, he rests, he watches over his domain. It repeats, like clockwork. And we might call that boring, but there's beauty in it. A coach builds a team on consistency, on showing up the same way every single day. Your cat has mastered the art of routine, and in doing so, he's built something solid. A life that works, a home that runs. His home. Let me ask you something honest. When did we start treating rest like a crime? We push ourselves, we burn out, we wear exhaustion like a badge. And then there's your cat, stretched in a sunbeam, completely unbothered. He's not lazy. He's recovering. He knows that a coach who runs himself ragged is no good to anyone. He rests so he can lead. Maybe that nap on the windowsill isn't laziness at all. Maybe it's strategy. And speaking of that sunbeam, have you ever watched your cat chase the warmth across the floor as the day moves on? He follows the light, room to room, claiming each patch of sun like it owes him something. There's a lesson in that, too. He goes where the warmth is. He doesn't sit in the cold corner out of habit. He moves toward what's good for him. When did we forget to do that? When did we stop chasing our own light? Here's a side of the coach most people miss. The play. Watch your cat with a simple toy, a string, a crumpled ball of paper. Suddenly he's a kitten again, leaping, pouncing, alive with joy. A great coach never loses his love for the game. No matter how serious he gets, there's always that spark underneath. And your cat keeps it burning. He reminds you that leadership and play aren't opposites. The best leaders never stop playing. But don't be fooled by the play. Even in fun, he's training. Every pounce sharpens his instincts. Every chase keeps him ready. A coach knows there's no such thing as wasted practice. What looks like games to you is preparation to him. He's staying sharp, staying quick, staying the formidable little hunter nature designed him to be. So the next time he bats that toy across the floor, remember, he's not just playing, he's preparing. And here's something that might surprise you. Your cat grieves. When something changes in the home, when a person leaves, when another pet is gone, he feels it. He'll search. He'll wait by the door. He'll go quiet in a way that breaks your heart if you're paying attention. A coach feels the loss of his team deeply, even if he never shows it on the surface. Your cat carries more than you know behind those calm, steady eyes. So we've seen the loyalty, the watchfulness, the grief, the joy. This coach is far more than a bossy little manager. He's a complicated soul, wise and tender, tough and warm, all at once. And we're still not done, because there's a part of this story that ties it all together. A reason your cat does everything he does. And once you understand it, you'll see him, and maybe yourself, in a completely new light. Stay with me. So why does your cat do all of this? The watching, the leading, the standards, the silent loyalty. Here's the heart of it. To your cat, you're not just a food source. You're his team, his responsibility. Somewhere in that small, complicated mind, he's decided that this household is his to protect, to guide, to keep in order. That's why he never fully relaxes. A coach is never truly off the clock, and neither, it seems, is he. Think about what that means. Every patrol around the house, every check at the window, every late-night prowl while you sleep, it all comes back to one thing. He's making sure his team is safe. You laugh at him for jumping at shadows, but he's not being silly. He's on guard. He took the job nobody gave him, and he does it for free, every single day, asking for nothing but a warm spot and a full bowl in return. And isn't that the mark of a real leader? Doing the work when no one's watching, caring when there's no reward in it. Your cat doesn't lead for applause. He leads because it's who he is. Down to his bones, he is a guardian, a manager, a coach. We humans chase recognition, titles, praise. He just quietly does the job. There's a humility in that, hidden under all the attitude, that's honestly kind of beautiful when you see it. Let me tell you about the way cats handle conflict, because it's a masterclass. When two cats face off, they don't rush in swinging. They posture, they assess. They give every chance for the other to back down before a single claw comes out. A great coach diffuses tension before it explodes. He picks his battles. He knows when to stand firm and when to walk away. Your cat is a diplomat in a fur coat, and most people never notice. And walking away, that's an art your cat has perfected. He doesn't hold grudges the way we do. He doesn't stew for days over some small offense. He feels it, he reacts, and then he moves on. He returns to his routine, his sunbeam, his calm. How much lighter would our lives be if we could do the same? To feel the sting, let it pass, and walk on. Your cat does it without thinking. We spend years trying to learn it. Here's something tender about getting older, and your cat understands it. The world gets quieter, the pace slows, and in that quiet, the small things grow louder. The warmth of a body beside you, the soft rumble of a purr, the simple comfort of not being alone in the house. Your cat has always known how to find joy in the small things. And as the years pass, that becomes the most valuable lesson he could ever teach. That purr is no small thing, and the numbers prove it. A cat purrs at a frequency between 25 and 50 hertz. Here's the strange part. That's the exact range scientists use to stimulate bone growth and speed up fracture healing. Researchers found every cat they tested, even big wild ones, hit those same healing frequencies. So when your cat purrs against you, he's not just content. His body is running a therapy session, and you're invited. Nature is wild. And here's what gets the researchers really talking. Cats don't only purr when they're happy. They purr when they're hurt, frightened, even giving birth. Scientists think it's a built-in healing system, a way to mend their own bones and ease their own pain through vibration alone. Imagine carrying your own medicine inside your chest. Your coach does. And the older you get, when bones grow fragile, that warm rumble in your lap may matter more than you know. Now the headbutt and the science here is wonderful. Your cat's face is covered in scent glands on his cheeks, chin, and forehead, releasing pheromones you can't even smell. When he bumps his head against you, he's marking you, folding you into what behaviorists call the colony scent. It's a claim, yes, but a loving one. This one is mine. This one is family. Cats only do this to those they deeply trust. So take it as the compliment it truly is. And here's a detail that'll stay with you. In one shelter study, the cats who rubbed and headbutted people the most got adopted faster. That small gesture, that little press of the forehead, changes lives. It's how a cat says, "Pick me, trust me, I choose you too." Your coach has been making that same claim on you every single day, in the only language he has. The looks, the loyalty, the headbutts, it's all one quiet message. You belong to him now. Let's talk about something we don't like to think about. Time. Your cat ages faster than you do. Those years slip by, and one day you notice he's slower on the stairs. He sleeps a little longer. The leap to the counter takes a bit more effort. It catches you off guard, doesn't it? This little coach who seemed so timeless is growing old right alongside you. And somehow, that makes the bond between you even stronger, even more real. But here's the remarkable thing. Even as he ages, he never stops being the coach. The body slows, but the eyes stay sharp. The watchfulness never fades. He still patrols, just at a gentler pace. He still corrects you with a look. He still runs his household with that same quiet authority. Age doesn't retire a true leader. It just changes how he leads. And there's a dignity in that older cat that the kitten could never match. If you've got a senior cat at home, you already know what I mean. There's a softness that comes with the years. The play gets gentler. The cuddles last longer. He seeks you out more, sits closer, lingers in your lap a little while past his usual time. It's as if he's saying, without a single word, that the time matters now, that you matter, that the team you built together, the two of you, was worth every single day of it. And let me say something to those of you whose coach has already crossed that final line, the ones whose homes feel a little too quiet now. That cat may be gone, but the lessons stayed. The way he carried himself, the way he loved on his own terms, the way he made an ordinary house feel watched over and complete. That doesn't vanish. A good coach leaves his mark on the team forever, and yours left his mark on you. He did. Grief for a cat is a strange and lonely thing. People who never had one don't always understand it. It was just a cat, they say. But you know better. You lost a daily presence, a quiet companion, a small, fierce guardian who chose you out of everyone. That's not nothing. That's a real loss, and it deserves real mourning. Don't let anyone rush you through it. The depth of your grief just measures the depth of the bond. But let's bring it back to the living, to the cat who's with you right now, watching you read or listen, probably plotting his next demand. Because here's the truth that matters most. The time is now. Not someday. Now. That coach won't be young forever, and neither will you. So the extra 5 minutes of play, the gentle scratch behind the ears, the slow blink across the room, give them freely. You'll never regret a moment of it. I want you to try the Sussex experiment yourself tonight. When your cat looks at you, don't stare him down, since cats read a hard stare as a threat. Instead, relax your eyes, narrow them like a soft smile, then slowly close them for a second or two. Open them gently. In the study, cats return that blink again and again. It's the closest thing to, I trust you, the two of you will ever exchange. One small gesture, backed by science. Try it. Watch. That's the genius of your cat as a coach. He never needed words. He built an entire relationship on presence, on patience, on showing up. He taught you to read silence, to value calm, to find meaning in the small daily rituals most people overlook. And he did it all without ever explaining himself. He just lived, fully and unapologetically, and trusted you to keep up. The lesson was always there. You just had to be still enough to catch it. Maybe that's why we love them so deeply, those of us who do. In a loud, rushed, complicated world, a cat offers something rare, a steady presence that asks nothing but honesty. A coach who leads not by force, but by simply being exactly who he is, every single day. And in his company, we get a little closer to that ourselves. A little calmer, a little braver, a little more willing to live on our own terms, the way he always has. So we've traveled a long way together, you and I, through the secret life of your cat, the coach. We've seen the looks, the loyalty, the wisdom, the love. But there's still one more layer to this, the deepest one, the part that explains not just who your cat is, but who you've quietly become because of him. And that's where we're heading next. Because this story, like the best ones, saves its truest truth for the end. Stay with me. Here's a thought that might stay with you. The cat didn't change to fit your life. You changed to fit his. Think about it. You learned his schedule. You learned his moods. You rearranged furniture, bought the special food, left the faucet dripping because he likes it that way. Slowly, quietly, he trained you. And the funny thing is, you let him. Because somewhere along the way, pleasing him started to feel like home. That's real influence. A great coach doesn't just lead the team. He shapes the people on it. He makes them better without them even noticing the change. And that's exactly what your cat did to you. You became more patient, more observant, more attuned to another living thing's needs. You learned to slow down, to be present, to find joy in a quiet evening with a warm cat in your lap. He coached you into a gentler version of yourself, and you barely felt it happen. Consider how much you talk to your cat. Out loud, full conversations, even though you know he can't answer. You tell him about your day, your worries, the things you'd never say to another soul. And he listens, in his way, with those steady eyes and that quiet patience. A coach who lets you unload without judgment, without advice you didn't ask for, just presence, just witness. Sometimes that's the most healing thing in the world, and he keeps your secrets, every one of them. All the tears you cried into his fur, all the confessions whispered at 3 a.m, all the times you weren't okay, and he was the only one who saw it. He never told, he never will. There's a sacred trust between a person and their cat that nothing else quite matches. He held your hardest moments silently and asked for nothing. That kind of loyalty is rarer than gold. Let me share something about routine and healing. When life falls apart, when everything feels uncertain, the simple act of caring for a cat can anchor you. Feeding him, brushing him, keeping his world in order. Those small duties give your day a shape when nothing else does. A coach gives his team structure when chaos hits. Your cat does the same for you, just by needing you, by giving you a reason to get up, to keep going, to stay. There are people listening right now who got through their darkest stretch because a cat needed feeding in the morning. That's not small. That's everything. When the weight felt unbearable, that little coach kept you tethered to the world. He pulled you forward, one quiet morning at a time, with nothing more than his presence and his need. He may never know what he did for you, but you know. And that bond runs deeper than words can hold. This is why the relationship between an older person and their cat is something special. By a certain age, you've learned what really matters. You've shed the noise, the pretense, the chasing, and what's left is simple. Connection, comfort, companionship that doesn't demand a performance. Your cat gives you exactly that. No small talk, no games, just honest, steady company through the ordinary days. And the ordinary days, it turns out, are the whole of life. We spend our youth thinking the big moments define us. The achievements, the milestones, the dramatic turns. But sit with a cat long enough and you learn the truth. It's the quiet afternoons that matter. The shared silence. The warm weight against your side. The slow blink across the room. Life isn't built from the loud moments. It's built from 1,000 small ones. And your cat, the coach, has been teaching you that all along. So if there's one thing your cat would want you to understand, it might be this. Stop waiting for life to get quieter, simpler, easier. Stop postponing your peace. He never waits. He finds his sunbeam today. He claims his comfort now. He lives fully in the only moment that has ever existed, the present one. That's the deepest coaching he has to offer. Not someday, today, right now. Be here, the way he always is. We're moving toward the close of our time together, and I hope you're seeing your cat differently now. Not as a pet, not even just as a coach, but as a quiet teacher who's been shaping your life in ways you're only beginning to grasp. And in these final stretches, I want to bring it all home, to tie every thread together. Because what we've uncovered here is bigger than cats. It's about how we live. So stay close. We're nearly there. Let's go back to that opening image. Your cat, fixing you with one of those looks, ready to fire the whole squad. We laughed about it. But now you understand the truth beneath the joke. That look isn't contempt. It's standards. It's a coach who believes you can do better, who refuses to let you settle, who holds you to something higher precisely because he's invested in you. The toughest coaches are the ones who care the most. Yours cares deeply. And if he really could fire the whole team and run things himself, honestly, he might do a better job. Because he leads without ego. He never plays politics. He never holds a meeting that should have been a nap. He cuts through the nonsense and gets straight to what matters. Eat well, rest fully, protect your own. Love on your terms. Show up every day. If more of us coached our lives the way our cats do, we'd all be better for it. There's a reason his approach works. He's not distracted by what doesn't serve him. He doesn't waste a single breath on worry he can't act on. He spots the threat, handles it, and returns to his calm. We pile our minds high with troubles, replaying them late into the night. The coach handles his business and lets it go. That clarity, that refusal to carry what isn't useful, is maybe the smartest thing about him. We could learn it. We should. Now, before we head into the final stretch of this video, I want to pause for just a moment. If you've stayed with me all the way to here, it means something. It means you love these creatures the way I do. So let me invite you sincerely to subscribe to our channel and come spend a little time with us every day. We're building something here for people who truly get it. People like you. I'd love to have you along for the ride. And I mean that. Because the folks who watch all the way to the end of a video like this one, they're a special kind. They're the ones who sit with a sleeping cat instead of reaching for the phone. The ones who notice the small things. If that's you, you've found your people here. So stick around. Now, let's get right back into it. Because there's one more truth about your coach that I've been saving, and it might be the best one yet. Here it is. Your cat believes in you. That sounds simple, but think about what it means. Every single day, he wakes up and chooses to stay. To trust you with his food, his safety, his comfort, his whole small world. He bets his entire existence on you being the person he needs you to be. That's faith. Quiet, total faith. And there's no greater motivation to be better than knowing someone is counting on you completely. He counts on you. A coach who believes in his player can change everything. It's the belief that makes the difference, that lifts ordinary effort into something more. Your cat's belief in you works the same way. On the days you feel like nothing, he still looks at you like you're his whole world. Because to him, you are. And that, held quietly in your heart, can carry you through more than you'd think. Never underestimate being needed by something that loves you. I think that's why losing them cuts so deep. It's not just the absence. It's the weight of that faith, suddenly without a place to land. They believed in us so completely. They trusted us with everything. And when they're gone, we carry the memory of being chosen, being needed, being someone's whole world. It's a heavy gift and a beautiful one. To have been loved like that, even once, by a small, fierce creature, changes a person forever. So wherever you are in this journey, whether your coach is young and demanding, or old and gentle, or gone but never forgotten, hold on to what he taught you. The patience, the presence, the art of living fully in the small, quiet moments. That wisdom doesn't fade. It's yours now, woven into who you are. He coached you well, and the proof is in the way you'll carry it forward, long after the lesson ends. That's the legacy of a good coach. We're entering the final part of our time together now, and I want to make these last moments count. Because everything we've talked about, the looks, the loyalty, the lessons, the love, it all leads to one final truth. The thing your cat has been trying to show you from the very beginning. And once you see it, you can't unsee it. So take a breath, settle in, and let's bring this home together. The best part is still ahead. Here's the final truth, the one your cat has been teaching all along. It's not about being in charge, it's about being present. All that coaching, all those looks and standards and silent corrections, they were never really about control. They were about connection. About two creatures, so different, choosing each other anyway. About building a small, warm world together in the middle of a cold, loud one. That's the whole secret. That's everything. Think back to the very first day your cat came into your life. Maybe a kitten, maybe a rescue, maybe a stray who just decided to stay. You had no idea in that moment what you were signing up for. You thought you were getting a pet. Instead, you got a coach, a guardian, a teacher, a friend. You got a presence that would quietly reshape your days. None of us know at the start how much one small creature will come to mean, and that's the quiet miracle of it. Something so small, taking up so little space, leaving so vast an impression on a human heart. He doesn't speak your language. He doesn't share your world the way another person would. And yet he found a way in, past your defenses, past the noise, straight to the part of you that just wanted to be understood without explanation. That's a rare gift, and you've been holding it in your hands this whole time. So tonight, when you see your cat, look at him differently. See the coach who held you to a higher standard, the guardian who watched over your home, the teacher who showed you how to slow down and live, the friend who kept your secrets and never once judged you for them. He was all of that quietly while you thought he was just a cat. He was so much more. He still is. And now, finally, you can truly see him. If this video moved something in you, do me a favor. Share it with 5 people who'd understand. The cat lovers in your life. The ones who'd nod along to every word. Send it to them and let them feel seen too. Because there are more of us out there than you'd think, quietly devoted to these strange, wonderful creatures. And the more we find each other, the less alone any of us feels. That's worth passing along. Truly, it is. And while you're here, leave me a comment, an honest one. Tell me about your coach, the funny demands, the wise old stares, the way he runs your home like he owns the deed. Or tell me about the one you lost, the one you still miss. I read them. I do. These stories matter, and sharing them keeps something alive. So don't hold back. Let me hear about the little leader who changed your life. I'd be honored to know him. And tell me this too. What should we talk about next? What corner of these wonderful creatures' lives do you want to explore? Their secret language? The myths we get wrong? The way they choose us? And why? You guide this. You always have. This channel belongs to all of us who love them, and the next story is yours to choose. So leave it in the comments. The next chapter starts with you. I'll be listening, and I'll be ready. Because in the end, this was never just about cats. It was about us. About what it means to be chosen, to be needed, to be quietly loved by something that asks for so little and gives so much. It was about learning to slow down, to be present, to find the whole meaning of a life inside the small, ordinary moments we so often rush past. Your cat knew that all along. He was just waiting, patiently, for you to catch up. And now you have. So here's to the coaches. The small, fierce, 4-legged leaders who run our homes and our hearts. Who fire us with one look and forgive us with the next. Who teach us, without a single word, how to live a little better, love a little deeper, rest a little easier. They won't be with us forever. None of us will. But while they're here, they make every ordinary day feel a little more like home. And that, in the end, is no small thing. Tonight, your cat will find his spot. The windowsill, the foot of your bed, the warm curve beside you. He'll settle in, fix you with one last look, and slowly, deliberately, close his eyes. The coach, signing off on another day well managed. And maybe, just maybe, you'll close yours too. A little more at peace than before. because you finally understand what he's been telling you all along. You were never alone. You had him. You still do.